understand, when I launched Stable Fund, I've always said this in numerous of my EMAs, I would say all of my EMAs, it was never planned to be launched for public, right? So the smart contract which we had was exactly the same on day one and it carried on till the end of Stable Fund. It was never changed. During that, obviously, we were trading on unblocked funds. That I personally believe was a big mistake which Stable Fund made. When you're trading on unblocked funds, you don't know what you're trading on. And till the time the balance was stable, it was good. When the balance started dropping, the traders didn't know what they were doing. And the last 3 days before I shut down Stable Fund were only days that we made loss. Now, in my personal view, I think I did a good decision by stopping this because at least the funds are there. The funds are not gone. If I would have not stopped that, that meant that the team was losing the funds, and which would have meant that there was no way possible to have the funds back. Now, what we have here is today, which I would like to address. And I'm going to start with the following. A few community members have been emailing exchanges such as Micheal, Binance, numerous others. I would not like to go in more depth and asking for blockage of funds and calling Stable Fund a scam, which I understand they're angry, upset, and they have the whole right to do that. But you have to understand again the procedure on how Stable Fund worked. When we took the money out for the third bot, I already told you that bot trades USDT. I had to exchange funds through Micheal to convert whether it was BNB withdrawal, whether Matic withdrawal, whether BUSD withdrawal into USDT. Right? It was the same way funds went to the third bot, got traded. We were collecting funds. Everything was there. Fiduciary wallet, again there's no lies on any of those things. What happened when we had to do refunds? There was a certain amount of obviously BUSD lying, BNB lying, Matic lying. We started refunding with that on first come first serve basis. The rest of the money, and then I took a trip to Japan because again I would like to address this as well. I was dealing with not just yourself, I was dealing with my traders, all the other people I have employed. I've told on numerous, we were team close to 50 people. We still are at this point. I had to make sure that the team stays, because if the team doesn't stay, there's no Stable Fund, and then there's no me. So I was not there to rug anyone, and I'm sure you guys have seen what rugs are. The websites are gone, Telegram groups are gone, people are gone, there are no updates. That's what a rug is. So I understand you guys are upset and angry, but there is a big definition difference between what a rug pull is and how Stable Fund has treated the situation. I know I haven't done 100% the things they had to be done, but definitely I have not rugged anyone. Additionally to all of this, you guys have sent numerous emails, and when I was trying to transfer the funds back. Now again, some people would say, I'm just hosting this AMA just for this purpose, so you guys try to rectify your mistakes. No. You have to hear what I have to say next. So obviously with Micheal, with Binance, whatever you've written the emails, you guys know yourself, like you're the community people. I'm not saying everyone's done that, but some of them have done that. Know what they've done, and that has indeed caused a repercussion that they have not released the funds over to us when we were swapping. So what do we do now? We were stuck in a situation, and we are in fact stuck in a situation. So what we as a team have done is, I've always told you, I come from money. That means I had money before Stable Fund. It wasn't that Stable Fund's paying my bills, etc. We are launching our own coin, which is a stable coin and pegged to $1. It's going to be called SFUSD. Okay, and this is our own coin pegged to $1. It'll have liquidity on day one. There's no problem in that, right? this coin is only the coin which is going to be people are going to be refunded in it. They do not need to worry or panic that they won't be able to cash out, etc. We'll be launching it with few pairs like USDT, BUSD, ETH, and USDC. So people will have enough liquidity on the exchanges which we're going to be launching on, etc. to pay it out. The other thing I would like to address here is the pointer which people have been talking since yesterday, that I have put the reset button just to buy more time. I clearly have not done that from that intention, because I'm not buying any more time from you guys. I'm coming up and telling you what the solution on the table is, and this is how this is going to run. Is that a lot of people were messaging us that they've made the wrong decision by pressing V2 and they want to push refund. A lot of people were messaging us otherwise that they want to press V2 but they end up pressing refund. Additionally, after my AMA, right, there might be some more decisions. Some people would be big believers in us and say, okay, these guys are going to do what they are saying they're doing, and say we want to go to V2. Some people will think otherwise, that no, we don't believe in them, we don't believe in their coin, we don't believe in anything they're saying, and we want to go to refunds. So this has been done solely for the purpose of full transparency given to the audience, because when we announced last time we'll be doing a V2 or we will be doing refunds, we never announced the whole mechanics behind it because it was too early in the stage. We didn't know what's going to happen, and we had to restructure the whole thing. So this is what we've done now. Additionally,
So, you've heard it from the man himself, Micheal from Stable Fund, aka the CEO. Welcome back to the Path to D-Life Express. This is your skipper here, D-Life. We're still in the DeFi ocean, and today's video is further than I've expected. Wanted to get this out yesterday exactly on the AMA. It didn't happen. I'm a day late. I was unable to get into the live stream on the Telegram, on the channel, the YouTuber's channel, Crypto Phil, where the AMA was held. So I decided to hop on over to, shout out to Quality Crypto for recording that AMA. I got the email like an hour late about the AMA yesterday, and at that time I was already doing other stuff, so I was unable to get into the AMA. But you heard it from the man. We're gonna hop into Stable Fund. We're gonna talk about this new changes, new updates. You're gonna let me know your thoughts. Again, please, this video is only entertainment and education purposes only. That's right, we're having fun today. When we talk about this project, yes, I do know people's real life funds are caught up in this project. But is this a rug pull? Well, I'm going to try to be as biased as I can be and not a moon boy, unstable fund, or a fanboy or hopium boy, whatever you want to call it. Call it how I see it, in my opinion, and, call it how I see it on the other end of the spectrum. So it's going to be another two-sided coin video, like I've said in the past video. So don't roast me in the comments. Okay, please. We've been in crypto now for a while, and I'm going to give my honest opinion. If this is a rug pull, crew members and passengers, it's a friendly rug pull. So, subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. Make sure like, make sure comment, and make sure subscribe to the Positive D-Life Express. As you hop on board, make sure grab yourself a cup of water and some popcorn. Let's get into today's meat and potatoes. So we're going to start off first with the update, and then we're going to speak about everything, and then we're out of here. So, hi PDL, I hope you attended the AMA. Micheal held today. Sorry, no I didn't. In reference to the refunds will start being paid out by the 15th of December around the launch of V2. These refunds will be paid in stablecoin that Stable Fund is launching SFUSD. SFUSD will be listed on 3 exchanges by the launch date, allowing members to be able to immediately convert them to USDT, BUSD, Matic, ET, Ethereum if they choose to do so. SFUSD will be pegged to USD. So, moving right along. As promised, everyone choosing a refund will be refunded their initial capital back. V2 details. Here's where the Moon Boy comes in. I mean, the fanboy, because I'm a fan of V2. I did sign up for V2, so I am hopiumistic about V2 crew members and passengers. Those on that end of the spectrum. All right, so yeah. V2 details will be launching V2 by December 15th. Listed below are some of the fundamental changes that V2 will have as compared to stable fund. Funds lock in period 63 days or 9 weeks. So, major difference. Rewards 1% rewards paid out every day, including weekends. Shout out to you know who that is, Thunder Breezy. Reward collection rewards can only be collected once a week. Compound feature, you can choose to collect or compound your rewards at the end of the week. Rewards will be available every Monday for you to pull out. Locked funds. Rewards will only be paid out on locked funds. Example, if you have deposited 10,000 initially, you just completed your 63 days lock-in period. Unlike stable fund, you will no longer be receiving rewards on that 10,000 unless you choose to lock them up again for another 63 days. Unlike before, only locked funds will be traded and rewarded. The reason unlocked funds were being traded in stable funds was that the unlocked funds were still paying out investors a daily return. And if you've watched my stable fund videos in the past, I did bring that thought up that do I need to leave this in there? Can I leave it? Or do I need to restake it, to redeposit it, withdraw the rewards, or will it still earn? And I did think I had one of my friendly commenters, hopefully it was a crew member or passenger, that told me, yo, D-Life, you don't have to, you don't have to withdraw that. You can just leave it there. Even after the 28 days, it's still going to earn. So, yeah. So obviously that was a glitch that they realized. This turned out to be a huge flaw in our previous contract. Hence, only locked funds will be traded moving forward. Deposit and withdrawal. Both deposit and withdrawal will be made in SFUSD. V2 rollovers. 20% of your original deposited capital will be added on top of your refund amount shown currently in the system and rolled over into V2. For example, if your total deposit came to 10,000 in stable fund and it currently shows in your wallet that you are entitled for a 5,000 in refunds, then you will be receiving a total of 5,000 plus 2,000, 7,000 on top into your V2 rollover. That could be great. Some other people may think it's crap, but again, from a reading perspective, it sounds good. That's why it's a round of applause. Don't roast me in the comments for the round of applause, please, because I know I have some of my crew members and my passengers are really upset about stable fund. So give D-Life a break. All right, it just sounds good. Okay, all right, okay. Trades. Live recordings or trades will be shared twice a week with the community every Tuesday and every Thursday. Transparency? Can I give it a round of applause? Don't roast me? Given the current market condition and the uncertainty with the centralized exchanges, we will only be trading in MT4 platforms. Even though your funds will only be traded for 5 days a week, your rewards will be distributed evenly over the weekend. As mentioned before, we will make over 1.5% on our daily trades on our trading days. We will be simply carrying forward some of those rewards and paying your rewards on Saturdays and Sundays. There's an audit going. Michael forgot to mention over the AMA that both our SFUSD contract and the staking contract will be audited by one of the top firms. Okay. We're in crypto. We like audits. Those who don't think audits make any sense and those who do think audits make sense. All right, round of applause. Round of applause. Okay. Even though we do know, it still doesn't mean 100% solidity or guarantee We just know it's a good action. All right. Since a lot of information surrounding V2 has been brought to light today, we want to give the community one more chance to make an educated decision. Tomorrow we will be activating a reset button in the dashboard. Clicking that reset button will reset your previous decision, and you will now choose to either collect your refund or roll into V2. The reset button will be removed December 05, 2022, and all refunds for and migration options will be closed on that day. Please make sure to pick one of the two options by then. So, if you don't need to do it, do you need to click the reset button? Or do you have to do it? Anyhow, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Oh, this is what I wanted to say before we even got into it. It read my mind. What's going to be happening with the S Rocket token holders? How is that going to work with the new V2? So here we go. S Rocket token holder. 2% of all the deposited funds in V2 will be paid out as dividends to S Rocket token holders every 11th and 25th of the month. Not financial advice, crew members and passengers, but Ash Rocket token is on the cheap for all of my Ash Rocket lovers out there. I think I will be grabbing up some of that while it's on the cheap. Yeah, yeah, just saying. Shameless plug. All right, roadmap for SF. Can we just call this SFUD? We don't want to call it SFUD because FUD doesn't sound right, so we'll just call it SF. SF launched on Polygon December 22, Binance, Avalanche, and Ethereum. Are you kidding me? The crowd is going wild. Again, that is for everybody who is in V2. All right? And Avalanche and Ethereum holders who wanted stablecoin to go over to those chains because they're more crypto heavy in those chains. So if you are in those chains and if you are a V2 believer, that's great news for you. So the crowd is just cheering for you, all right? Okay, yeah. Telegram and the Discord groups, both the Telegram and Discord groups are now unmuted, okay? So that's great. Whether you choose a refund or roll into V2, we would like to both thank and apologize to you for the extended support and the inconvenience caused. We will be doing a regular AMAs like before with our community moving forward. It would be great if Michael could get on the PDL Express and do an AM over here. That would be awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in a perfect world. But yeah, let's like the video and comment on the video so the YouTube algorithms will get this and this will get thousands of views. So Michael could come on over to PDL Express and do an AMA for all of my crew members and passengers. What do you say? Doesn't that sound great, guys? You know, for the disappointed and the appointed crew members and passengers? Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so if you want to listen to it, you can come on over here and you could click it. It's on the TME, which I do think is Telegram official, and you can listen to the AMA. So now, two sides of the coin. This could be good, and this could also be bad. Now, as we do know, past results does not reflect the future results. But we've seen in the past in DeFi when projects quote unquote launch their own token, that is a so-called sign of that's not good or it's a rug. Then again, on the other side of the coin, he did say in the AMA that the funds are locked, and so now they had to innovate and use their own personal funds. So that right there, I could see that some people will call it maybe FUD because of past projects that we've been in where they have created their own token, even their own stable token, and things don't work out, or yeah, they're probably dead and gone. So again, could be bad, could be good. Could be good because maybe Michael is truthful and he's being transparent and they're using their own liquidity to, you know, further the V2 project and then use that stable token, which is pegged to the dollar that they say, I do not know. I know launching stable tokens, your own token, and being pegged to dollar is kind of iffy right now in these bear markets. But I can tell you this much: I'm looking forward to it actually happening and coming to fruition, and just seeing if it is gonna work because it's not easy, and for it to actually be able to pay out all those members and have the liquidity because people are definitely going to switch over to quote unquote more safer stable coins or more top 10, we could say, instead of one that just came onto the market. So, again, could be bad. Maybe a little higher on that end there, but then could be good. So, we'll give Michael the benefit of the doubt. I will for that part. So, there it is, two sides of the coin. D Life is being, on up both ends now. So don't tell me, oh D Life, what the hell are you talking about? You talking about the crop, man. You just guys. We're looking at both sides. All right. We're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he's actually giving his time and coming to speak to us and let us know what the update is. And the reason why I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because I am in projects right now where we haven't heard from the CEO since summer. Truth be told, and everybody's wondering what in the world is going on. And hopefully that project is gonna blow so I can bring it to the channel. But in the meantime, I can't bring something that isn't working. Stablefund is trying to work and they are reaching out to the community, updating the community, doing their best to innovate. So we can bring this to the channel because we want to know what's going on. And they're letting us know what's going on. So I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt for that. But again, that could be also a little bit iffy. Okay, so that is definitely the elephant in the room, that SFUSD token. Is it going to work or is it not going to work? Because people are definitely, the upset crew members and passengers with Stablefund, they will be selling that SFUSD. Of course, I am V2 driven, so you do know where I stand. Okay, next. So, reasons. We've seen in other projects, if you have been in crypto now for at least this year, going on 11 months, where they would say, okay, guys, we have to shut down because they've got our funds locked in the centralized exchange. And if you listen to my videos, and I've said before, well, we want to be totally DeFi, but we got to go through sexes to get to DeFi. So there is definitely sexes involved in these major dApps, platforms, crypto projects, because they've got to cash out too. And they need centralized exchanges. So I've been in one this year. They said, hey, look, finance, freeze the funds so we can't refund anybody. So we're done. Now, I've got to give Michael the benefit of the doubt again that, okay, we're not going to get this money because they freeze the funds, but we're going to come up with this. That could have been the end of Michael right there, in my opinion, and he would just say, all right, that's it, I'm done. I'm not giving these people my money. Or whatever. He could say anything like that. It could be done. We're gone. That's it. But that platform in particular came back afterwards and said that, hey, there was a hack. So we got hacked after Binance freeze the funds. So now we definitely don't have anything to give back to our members. And the website, I think it's gone. I do not know if it's still there, but it is what it is. But I got rugged in that one. So speaking in reference to rug pull, because so many of my passengers and crew members are saying, yo, D-Life, this is a rug. Where do you got to get it in your head? Okay? Are you nuts? Okay. Like I said earlier, if it is a rug pull, I'm going to look at it from both sides. Michael did say, we know what a rug pull is. We've been in DeFi now for 11 months, going strong on the channel now. Maybe about 9 or 8. So we've seen the websites disappear. We've seen the Twitter disappear. We've seen everything for you to be able to access or contact or even see your platform will be GONE. So I've got to say a spade, like they would say. We could see stable fund, right? And we could log in, right? Uh, so technically, is it still a rug pull? Just by looking at it now, not looking behind the lines, or reading the small writing, or using our quote unquote crypto ingenuity to determine that this is a rug pull. So again, like I said, it's a friendly rug pull if it is, because the site is still up. He's still communicating with us. We're still getting email updates. We've seen projects go from V1, V2, V3, V4 in this space now for these past months. And yeah, when I call it that, I can't say it's a rug pull right now, crew members and passengers. You know, from the definition. Speaking of the definition, now personally, like I said, it could be a friendly rug pull. That's my personal opinion. But when I look at it and I call a spade a spade, I mean technically it's not a rug pull because I still could deposit funds in here. I could still withdraw funds from this DApp here. It's still, they made it. They didn't shut it down. You can still use it as a wallet if you want to. Uh, the card, they're doing that, but like I've had a commenter said before, look, they had to do it because they had a contract with MasterCard, so it had to be done. In other words, quote unquote, so they don't get any issues. And then here we are now with this V2. So time will tell. Like I said, time will tell. We gotta wait for time to tell. Some of these changes, I'm sure a lot of crew members and passengers are not gonna be happy with this SFUSD, but I'm giving Micheal some benefit of the doubt. They're trying something to see if they can keep their members, the ones that want to stay, and then again to try to get people paid out. So we've got to wait until December, all truth be told, to call this an official rug pull. Let's wait until December. Let's see if these deadlines, these dates are going to come to fruition, and what is going to happen that is said is going to happen is going to happen. Then if I don't think it happens when we get to December, then I could start saying friendly rug pull. Friendly, because they're doing a great job at making it, look like it's not a rug pull. So I hope it's not a rug pull at the end of the day. I hope you get your funds back. I hope those who are in V2 get to go to V2. And I hope all we get to win and we get a passive platform that could stay here for 365 days in order for us to be able to make passive income every day on God's earth. He gives us a day. We can come on over to Stable Fund, see that we made passive income for 63 days and collect those rewards. So it is what it is. Let's wait till December, crew members and passengers. I'm going to click the reset button. I'm going to go ahead, go back over to V2 again, do what they say that do what needs to be done. This is D-Lifer with my thoughts. Friendly rug pull or wait until December. On the stable token, they're trying something. Something is better than nothing. So it's a 60-40. 60 is the bad, 40 is the good. And those are my final thoughts. It is what it is. I'll keep you updated, crew members and passengers. Stay safe. Make sure I like the video. Make sure I comment on the video. Make sure I smash that like button for me. And leave your thoughts again on this update. Let me know, please, in the comments. Stable Fund is a great project on the Passive D-Life Express. It is what it is. I get so many comments. I get to hear so many other crew members and passengers' thoughts out there, whether they're good, whether they're bad, whether they're positive, whether they're negative. So shoot it out, speak your mind, vent, and that's what we're here for. We agree to disagree. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. Stay safe here. D Life with the Stable Fun Update. Over and out.